It's Friday night and we're all in.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to. Something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Good evening and welcome. Say hello, Shalini.
Hello.
Right, everyone, good to be back. Good to be back. We missed you last week.
Certainly did.
Unfortunate circumstances, but these things happen. But we're back on the ball. Now we're early, so
Might be why there's not many people in the chat room.
Not many people in the chat, but well, we're not early because we said in February we were going to start at 8.
We did say we were starting at 8 o'clock, so you know.
So we've got
good folks' memories are.
Oh, there's crap usually, but we've got Mr. Armstrong and Julie in the chat anyway.
We certainly do.
So that's
hi, Julie.
good.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah, I can. You're definitely not coming through your headset, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because every time you hit the keys, I can hear you.
Any better?
I don't know. I won't know until you try and keyboard that again. Right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're back. We're running. Right. As always, we'll start with the people that died this week, and unfortunately, first one up is my mother. There she is.
Oh, is that your mum?
Yeah. So, she worked in Morrison's, or she actually started working in Safeway, and before that, she worked for Menzies and loads of different other people. But apart from that, she worked in Morrison's in Ayr more or less since it opened, and
Wow.
And she was working up till 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I think that's a good way to go, you know. Long, productive life until you're 85. Then a couple of years off and boom, next thing, good night. And unfortunately, she has gone. it was nice. We were all there. Well, most of us were there. And it was nice and peaceful. So,
which is the main thing. And she wasn't in any pain, was she?
Well, she was in pain when she wasn't getting enough drugs. And if I've learned anything from this experience, it is if you're in pain, tell people you're in pain. Because my mum, being my mum and being of that generation, goes, "No, I'm fine."
Yeah.
You know, and the nurses will listen to that and not give you drugs until they actually realise you are in pain. And it was only when she was cut out at one point going, "Oh dear God, just kill me now," that the nurses actually realised she was in pain. So but for the last week or so, she's been getting proper pain meds. She hasn't been in pain, and she just slipped away, and that was good. And I've got to give it to the NHS. Can't fault them, really can't. They were incredibly nice and incredibly helpful. So. That's that.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad to hear that, because so many people have terrible experiences when their parents are like, in their, in their final days, and they don't often have a good experience with the NHS. So I'm glad to hear that, John.
Yeah, I really can't fault them at all. I mean, I don't know if it helps that you're in a part of the country that's still predominantly white, and everybody in the NHS or the nurses and all that were Scottish, basically. So moving on.
Yes.
Hello, Emma. Good to see you.
Oh my gosh, it's Emma. Hello, Emma.
So that's why I wasn't broadcasting last Friday. And you'll notice that David's not here tonight because David has taken on more work. So unfortunately, he can't be with us. Not the same way as my mum can't be with us, but sorry, I shouldn't joke. But you've got to laugh, don't you? You've got to laugh. Anyway,
with the state of things, otherwise you'd be bawling.
Yeah, right. Moving on.
Move on, quick.
James
Oh, no.
James Vanderbeek died this week as well. So he was Dawson at Dawson's Creek. I don't know if anyone ever watched that. And he was,
yes, I did.
And the guy wasn't a bad actor. He was all right. And I think he made plenty of money. He got married. He had 6 kids.
He did. They're beautiful. Their hair is they look like little angel cherubs, if you know what I mean.
And
very blonde.
He's gone. He's basically bankrupt, or they spent all his money in the last 2 years on his cancer treatment.
Yeah.
48 years old. Ooh.
It's very sad.
Yeah, it's sad. And you know what? I was sitting around my mum's deathbed as we were waiting for her to die, and I was listening to things that had happened to my family. And I'll be honest, we weren't in great contact, but we all got together at the end. But my brother's got a heart valve that doesn't work.
Oh no!
Only happened after a certain something.
Right.
His wife has lost her hearing in one ear completely.
She had a certain something too.
Yeah. So it's there's quite a few people had certain things happen to them. So it's quite an eye opener. But in the interest of just keeping things, on an even keel, I just kept my mouth shut, basically.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Moving on.
Move on.
And he's not dead yet, but Stephen Greenstreet posted this about Nick Pope, who has announced he has stage 4 esophageal cancer, and it's metastasized to his liver. So he's writing himself off.
Yeah.
Which is maybe a bit premature but I have no doubt that Mr. Pope did something as well, but I'm not going to go into that.
No,
So that's all the celebrities this week. And then there was this big shooting in Canada, the mass shooting where 9 people died, kids and things. And it was by basically a guy in a dress.
Yeah.
And the RCMP called them
I saw it.
a gun person.
I know. What was all this gun person rubbish?
It's not a gun person.
It was a bloke.
It's a mentally deranged guy in a dress. That's it. I mean, this is crazy. If you're going to kill 9 people in a mass shooting, you've got to be mentally deranged to some extent. Yeah, right.
Yes.
And if you're wearing a dress while you're doing it and you're a bloke, then I think that just puts the icing on the cake. But this whole thing,
I know.
Pandering to people who are obviously mentally ill. And I'm not going to beat about the bush. They are mentally ill. I think it's time we stop.
He burned down his house.
Mm-hmm.
He shot his mother. He also shot his younger brother. Now, the mum, from what I can gather from the various American people that I follow on X, was all in on this, no pun intended, trans stuff.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of people have been saying, well, where was this boy's father? So maybe that's the reason why her and the dad were no longer together, because apparently also as well, she moved about a lot. I don't know how long they'd been in that part of Canada, but he'd been put on whatever that crap is they give to these poor kids at the age of 12. And I think he was like 17, I think. Is that right?
I can't remember. I didn't look into it too much because it was quite depressing.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So the whole thing is messed up. But anyway, the mum he shot the mother and he shot his younger brother. So. And
then he proceeded to shoot 7 other strangers.
Yeah. And all those other kids as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Canada, you need to do better. You need to do better. Stop pandering. Stop pandering. Everybody, stop pandering. Right, moving on. Talking about pandering. Apparently, just in, Dubai billionaire CEO Sultan Ahmed bin Salam resigns after an email revealed in the Epstein files that he had thanked Jeffrey Epstein for the torture video.
Oh dear.
What can you say? What can you say? Emma's asking how Ed is. I spoke to Ed a couple of times this week. He was away getting some stuff. I think he was away for another appointment today. He's had some radiotherapy earlier in the week, I believe. But yeah, he's doing good. He's
doing all right, Emma.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's still hanging in there and trying to sort it out. So, the Epstein files. I don't often agree with Bob Moran, the guy that does the cartoons.
Yes.
I just find some of his stuff's a bit out there, he's too quick to jump on bandwagons and things sometimes. But, I can't fault him with the fact that he's saying that, you really think that this guy was running all this and he just happened to record everything in a set of files,
Yeah.
That basically have been dribbled out at us for the last 5 years now. It's crazy. And the other thing we are led to believe is he was running this through a Gmail account. I
know. It's like, really, couldn't he have done something a bit more like, I don't know.
Just sounds a bit odd. So speaking of odd, Bibi Netanyahu jumped over to see Mr. Trump this week. It was a bit of a flying visit as well. So what was all that about? Can you scoot over slightly to your left? That's better. Yeah, that's cool. About that. Right, that's lovely. I don't want people to just see half of your beauty.
Oh wow.
Right. So
yes.
So what was he there for? That's the question.
I think it was to do with Iran, because the latest update that I watched today, although I was kind of falling asleep, they're sending another aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald. Is it Ford?
Gerald Ford.
Yeah. So there's another one.
Where's that coming from?
I don't know, because as I said, I was kind of half asleep, dozing on the.
Oh, the Ford's a new one as well.
Oh, is it? So that means. So hang on. So that means they've got. There's one called Bush. They've already got the
Abraham Lincoln.
They've already got Abraham Lincoln. So I don't know if this is maybe like he's trying to give Khomeini a few last chances before something happens.
What does he want Iran to do, really? See, this is the thing, because
I don't know. That's
I
the
don't
thing. I'm not too sure. Is
I
it to do with the
don't-
nukes? Maybe
Well-
stop killing the Iranian people. I don't know.
They don't have nukes, right? So, and they didn't have a nuclear research program because the CIA have been telling us they haven't been, trying to build nukes for decades, right? So the CIA have been telling us that, and now suddenly, they make up things that they have been and then drop bombs on them. But I don't actually know. Trump's talking about negotiating a deal, and I think it's like, he wants to stop them enriching uranium. And that's not something any country wants to give up, because you need enriched uranium to work your health service. Your CT scanners and things like that need enriched uranium. So you don't necessarily need them to make bombs, or need to make bombs from it. So the question is, I think that Netanyahu's been over there going, just drop bombs on them. And I don't think that's going to help matters, because I don't think you can change a country the size of Iran. I don't think you can change their regime by just dropping bombs on them. Because, I mean, look at Iraq. That's tiny compared to Iran.
I think people have been defecting on things like that, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But obviously, there's an awful lot of Iranians that have been killed and tortured and all sorts.
Yeah, I think
I don't know. I don't know what the end game is, but yeah, we'll just have to.
I think Iran's a different ballgame from like Iraq. Iraq had Scud missiles, and that was about it. Was Iran's getting backed by Russia and China. So I said at the start of the year that I predicted a US aircraft carrier would be sunk this year, and I'm going to stay with that prediction.
Okay.
Well, if that happens, there will be hell to pay in the US, because they haven't suffered losses like that since the Vietnam War. Could you think it? A US aircraft carrier has 5,000 people on it.
Yeah, I know.
So we'll see how it goes.
And they're bringing another one now. So
yeah, I think aircraft carriers are quite vulnerable these days with some of the missiles we've got, or they've got. Right. Well, anyway, let's move away from that.
Indeed.
Apparently, X users will soon have the option to filter their timeline by country.
Oh.
Which country are you banning?
I wonder.
I can hear the sound of millions of Indian sphincters closing as we speak. Yeah, so that would be quite cool, wouldn't it, if they actually do that?
Yeah, it would be. Well, we'll have to wait and see on that one, I suppose.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in Africa,
oh yeah,
holidaymaker Lorna McSorley from Devon vanished without trace in an area of South Africa where belief in the power of muti and fear may obstruct the law. So, British tourist killed for her body parts to be used in witchcraft.
Did she go on her own? Is she nuts? Why would you go there on your? You don't go there on holiday, for God's sake.
Yeah, I know. People are crazy though, aren't they? They like to live on the edge.
Well, that's yeah.
Right, moving on. Benghazi in the news. Remember Ambassador Stevens? Do you remember Ambassador Stevens?
No, anyway.
Have you never seen? You need to watch that movie. Is it 6 days or something, or 6 hours in Benghazi or something? I can't remember, but quite a good movie. Ambassador Stevens' compound was overrun, and he was pulled out into the street and killed by a mob in a pretty horrific way. I won't go into details of what they did. And this is the one where Hillary Clinton was being questioned about it in Congress. And somebody asked her why she hadn't authorised the use of, people to come in and help support them. And she famously said, at this point, what difference does it make? So, I think Hillary's got a lot to answer for here. Anyway, moving on. Donald Trump, and this must have hurt Forbes for them to publish this. Trump reportedly called police about Epstein in 2006
Oh yeah, I think I heard that about that somewhere.
and said Ghislaine Maxwell was evil as well. So yeah, so he's been reporting them since then, and obviously no action was taken because he wasn't anybody then. He was just a billionaire come bankrupt, you know. So moving on. The Dutch government, for some obscure reason, is now going to tax their citizens at 36% on unrealised gains.
Huh?
So if they have got money that has gone up on paper, you know, like stocks and shares or things,
Right.
and it goes up on paper, they're going to get taxed at 36% on the money that has gone up without them cashing it out. So you are paying 36% of
For sure.
of any of your savings or profit.
How
This
about
just does away with saving. It's crazy.
how about just fuck off and leave them alone?
That's your government. That's your Netherlands government, and you know, I wouldn't put it past the rest of them to follow the same line. So, a couple here. A Bangladeshi migrant has successfully won his asylum case after the court found that if deported to his country of origin, he would likely face up to 20 years imprisonment on bomb-related charges. So the court thought it's fine to keep him here.
Right, great.
What are these people thinking?
It's these activist judges, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's just crazy.
That's the problem, and I know they've got the same problem in the States.
If the guy's going to face charges on bomb-related, you know, if he's going to face imprisonment on bomb-related charges in his own country, why are you harbouring him?
Yeah, just
send them back.
Send him back, for fuck's sake.
Crazy. Rapist is let off for sexually attacking a woman after agreeing to allow his sister to be raped by his victim's brother in Pakistan. That Hamza, I'm looking at you, where you're from, Pakistan. That is what goes on in Pakistan. That's just crazy.
It's just for fuck's sake.
And that's a legal solution.
And that's actually a thing, is it? It's not just like some nonsense the Daily Mail has made up.
No, it's not nonsense. It's a legal solution to the problem.
Good
the guy avoided
grief.
prison. He avoided prison by letting the victim's brother rape his sister.
I don't want these people here.
That's crazy. To say there's a clash of cultures would be an understatement. And then, completely unrelated, and I mean completely unrelated, the Ukrainian parliament has been suspended. Reports of mysterious virus or poisoning. Many members are suffering from diarrhea, vomiting, and fever.
Is that not norovirus?
Well, I was going to say it sounds like normal for the Ukrainian parliament, but no. Apparently, it turns out I think the canteen has poisoned them.
What, on purpose?
No. Just bad hygiene, bad food. So it wasn't. They'll blame it on Putin at some point, but I think it was. I think it was just the.
It was Russia.
Yeah, it was just the canteen screwed up that order. Right, moving on.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Denmark, a reporter asked filmmaker Nikolaj Arcel, "Why is your new Danish movie The Promised Land entirely Nordic? It lacks the black people. It lacks diversity." Mads Mikkelsen, the actor on the left of the guy there, what? Right from the get-go? And Arcel says, well, first of all, the film takes place in Denmark in the 1750s. I don't think he actually said you fucking retard, but he should have.
Yeah, he should have done, because they are. It's just typical bullshit from bloody mainstream media or whoever it was. I'm assuming that's who the question came from a Danish MSM news channel or whoever.
Yeah, I was reading a post just before we started, and it was a clip of Yes Minister from 1986.
That was really funny.
Yeah, did you see that? This clip was.
No, I didn't see the clip.
The clip was the minister was wanting the backing, or was going to back some guy, and the advisor guy goes, well, he's against people that torture and lock up people in Africa or kill people in Africa. And the minister goes, well, so are we. And he's going, yes, but he's also against black people that kill and torture people. Oh, and the minister goes, oh, so he's a racist then. This was 1986. This isn't new, what we're getting today. It's pervasive, and it's been going on for decades, absolute decades. If you want to know how long and what it's done to you, have a look at that little film I made. It's on, if you go to the video section, you can see it. It's the latest one that I did. Right, moving on. NHS will apparently hire foreign doctors to treat patients in virtual appointments from anywhere in the world in a new 10-year plan. Well, are you nuts? How are you going to vet these people? I mean, the thing that gets me is they've found 100,000 degrees, mainly medical degrees and law degrees, that have been issued by bona fide Indian universities, been issued to people that are not lawyers and not doctors. How many of these people are out there practicing? And when you see some of the mistakes that some of the doctors make in the NHS, especially surgeons, you've got to think, well, with a name like that, maybe he's got one of those dodgy degrees.
I know.
100,000 people, that's a lot of people. Sorry.
There has been a couple of cases where, like, I don't remember any of them offhand, sorry, but I know there's been a few things that have been, like, where there was, like, because they couldn't understand English, like, it was the wrong medicine, or something happened, or they didn't understand things, or whatever. And then in the meantime, because I was on a thread today on X, and past a certain post, I know they're not called junior doctors, but whatever. Anyway, so
they're called resident doctors now.
Well, whatever.
Well, they are in Scotland. They're called residents in Scotland.
Well, okay, yeah, that's what I got told off about. I'm like, okay, who cares? But yeah, they're not getting certain jobs because they're not there.
Yeah.
And then they go elsewhere, as in out of the country.
Hi, Espresso. Good to see you, mate.
Espresso mechanic. Hello.
And now your favourite person was in Glasgow.
Yes, he was. Hiroshi, yes, I noticed that.
I didn't know he was in Glasgow. But
did you? No, I suppose you didn't.
Well, yeah. If I'd known he was in Glasgow, I could have jumped on the bus or the train and seen if I could have seen him.
Yeah, seen if you could have had a pint.
Yeah, a wee swally.
Yeah, he had a wee swally. Yeah, I did. See that, yeah.
So yeah, that's quite good.
Good man, Hiroshi. We love you.
And he did point out that these are possibly the most famous traffic cones in the world.
They are.
They probably are, actually.
What are they always there? Are they?
There's always one on top of the Duke. Yep, always. They take them down, and somebody will put it back up the next day.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton and Kim Kardashian are an item now.
Can I just go get my sick bucket?
What? Why?
Because it's clearly fake. They obviously need some PR boost for something or other, and it's clearly fake.
Boy, he had a shit season last year, so maybe it's that. But yeah,
maybe.
I mean, why would he go from a pussycat to an old worn-out cougar?
Both of them are utterly vile anyway. So.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, hello, Mush.
Hello, Militant. How you doing? Right. Here we go. Several Asda supermarkets will be introducing special red shopping baskets on Valentine's Day, which singles can use to signify to others that they're open to talk. So if you want to hook up, jump into Asda, get your red basket, and see if you can strike up a conversation with some other hottie carrying a red basket.
Firstly, I don't shop in Asda, and secondly, when I go to do any shopping, I'm not talking to Eddie B. I've got my list. I'm doing my shopping, and I'm going.
Yeah, but you're not single.
No.
If you were single, would you be tempted by this?
Yes. Would any of our single people in the chat room be tempted by this little offer from Asda?
I don't know.
Pray, do tell.
It sounds a bit crazy, doesn't it?
It does sound a little bit.
So yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, I don't even know if I should go down to Asda tomorrow and have a look and see if there's.
Maybe you should go scope it out and see what happens. You could do us a news report, John.
Yeah, I'm here in Asda. I'm looking
and
for
live from Asda on Valentine's Day morning.
Yeah,
that'd be quite funny.
So the Olympics. I just thought I'd point out somebody brought this up, and I saw something about this as well earlier.
Oh yeah.
But something most casual viewers never realise about Olympic curling. At the highest level, every stone used in competition comes from the same small, uninhabited island off the coast of Scotland. That's Ailsa Craig.
It's what?
Ailsa Craig, it's called.
Ailsa Craig?
Yeah, Ailsa Craig. If you're an American, you'll call it Ailsa Craig, and somebody will smack you in the mouth. But apart from that, it's Ailsa Craig. And it's just basically a lump of granite. And all the granite that's used in the curling stones comes from that place. They've got a quarry on it.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah, and it's just off covering. You can stand on the beach and really, it's not as close as that.
No,
that makes it look like it's closer. It's out there in the distance, but it's
still there.
It's all there. I've got pictures of it somewhere. Right, moving on. The RSPCA are sharing a stark warning over an emerging trend of killing swans and geese.
I wonder who could that be now? Has anybody in the troll room got any suggestions? Because I don't have a Scooby-Doo's. I'm baffled.
Baffled. Shilini's baffled.
I'm baffled, folks. I'm baffled.
Yeah, at least said about that, the better. Right, so this one is part of this whole, oh God, what was it? Somebody posted something about some film star who's got a 20-year age gap. Big deal. Between him and his wife, big deal. If they're both legally available to have sex and there's no restrictions, what does it matter? What does it matter about the age gap?
I heard about this. They were talking about this on Louder with Corrowder last week. And the thing is as well, the young lady who he's having the relationship with, she'd already left high school.
Yeah. So this guy, a 26-year-old Nebraska teacher, Cody Pester, good name.
Yeah, right, Pester.
Is now facing 20 years in prison after being charged with sexual abuse for engaging in a relationship with an 18-year-old former student that only began after she'd turned 18 and after she'd graduated school.
Now, I could understand there being an issue if she was a younger girl, right? And he was her teacher and she was still at the school and she was, I don't know, 16 she was 16 and she was younger, but she'd left the school.
Yep.
And she was 18. Granted, a lot of people might not be happy about the age gap, but they're both adults.
So the crime was that they had sex 60 days after she graduated and didn't wait the required 90 days.
And is somebody counting the feckin' days?
Well, yeah, somebody has. That's the essence of the crime. So it doesn't matter that she's of legal age. She's not a student. She wasn't his student. It doesn't matter. It was consensual.
It's ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous.
And the relationship only began after she'd graduated and everything. They had to wait 3 months before they could consummate it, and they didn't.
I actually think it's ridiculous. So his life is going to be ruined.
Yeah.
He probably won't. If he does end up going to jail, he'll have a criminal record. He won't be able to teach again. He might not even be able to get a job again.
Yeah.
And for what? And for what? Because they were how many days out were they by? Sorry, John.
30 days.
Because they were 30 days out.
Yeah, they had to wait. They had to wait 90 days after she graduated, and they'd only waited 60.
It is actually ridiculous.
It is a bit. Speaking of ridiculous, isn't this?
Yes, it is. And I had to do a double take, because when I saw it on Twitter, I thought, hang on a minute, that's the dude in my tube station.
Yeah.
But look at his rent.
Yeah.
Look at his bloody rent.
So his rent has gone from £40,000 a year to 85,000. That's crazy. How's he supposed? I mean, what did he do? Sells magazines.
So basically, there's magazines, sweets, drinks. Obviously, if you don't want to go to the machine to do your your top up for your Oyster card,
you can get it there. Yeah.
So I've mainly done that, or I've bought a drink, or like a bit of chocolate or whatever. But he's a really nice bloke, and he's literally been there. He's been there donkey's years, and now that's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was on that thread, and somebody said something similar happened in his local tube station, and then a feckin' Greggs opened. I don't want a Greggs.
No, that's just part of it, though, isn't it? It's like all small businesses need to be eradicated by
basically
the way the council treat you. I mean, they pretend to give you support, and then they turn around and shaft you. Yeah. I've been on both ends of it. Yeah, anyway, moving on. UK censorship agency Ofcom has fined 4chan, a US company with no UK presence, £520,000 for engaging in speech and conduct which is perfectly legal and constitutionally protected in the United States. Does it really matter what the fuck Ofcom says? Because 4chan's already basically told them, fuck off.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, and quite rightly so. What have you got to do with Ofcom? Just because people in Britain can access 4chan, that doesn't give you the right to fucking dictate what 4chan can and cannot do.
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous.
If you don't like it, ban 4chan. As a UK, you ban 4chan. Good luck with that as well. And it's the same with Musk and X and things like that. If you don't like what X lets you do, ban X. Good luck with that. Mm. If I was Musk, I'd just tell him to fuck off if they tried to
yeah, I think they're trying it because of that whole Grok image.
Yeah, see the problem
thing.
with
X, I'm sure you can do that. I'm sure you can do what that image thing was on the with Gemini.
You can do it anywhere. You can do it anywhere, but
it's just stupid.
But the thing that gets me is X. Well, the thing that X has a problem with is I think they've got a London office.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. So, you know what? Don't have an office anywhere other than the US. I mean, why would you need that? It's a social media company. It's like Facebook. Why have an office in London? It's like YouTube. Why have an office in London? Why bother?
I know, it does seem a bit daft.
Why bother? Just shut them and just run it from America. And then you can do what you like as long as it's within a US law, which is, and I hate to say it, but which allows you more freedom of speech than anywhere else in the world.
Indeed.
Right, moving on.
What's this?
This pile is almost 7 foot high. How's it going to go away? It's a pile of snow.
Oh, yeah. It's a pile of very dirty snow.
Yeah,
hang on. Let me guess. Is this the city formerly known as New York?
I think it might be. And this guy replied to him going, "It will melt." That's how it goes away, like it has since the beginning of time. Is this your first winter on Earth, my friend?
My dude.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, see the amount of people that are just discovering that, you know what? It can rain a lot in the UK in the winter. Oh my God, it's raining.
Oh, I know.
It's rained for
days.
days.
Don't get me started on those bloody posts about the rain. Don't. Just don't. Yeah.
Dude, it's just fucking winter. Hello.
Have you lived here your whole life?
I know. It's like people are just opening their eyes and going, it's winter. It's cold. I mean, it's like fucking Candace Owens was moaning about ice not melting when it was 30 degrees outside. 30 degrees Fahrenheit. What's the freezing point in Fahrenheit?
I don't know.
32. And she doesn't know either by the looks of things then. Right, moving on. Labour mayor is found guilty of helping hide her son's phone after he raped a 15-year-old girl.
What the fuck?
This was up in North Britain, not Scotland, North Britain, round about the Bradford area. Yeah, that kind of area.
Brantford,
yeah, that kind of area.
That's bloody disgraceful.
I don't think it matters that she's a Labour mayor. It really does. That doesn't matter. I don't care what political party she's in. It wouldn't have made a difference to me if she was a Green mayor or a Social Democrat mayor or a Tory mayor. She shouldn't be doing it, but fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right, here's a big stramash. We are upset. Feminists are getting angry because they believe women's sports is too revealing outfits. What do you think?
I hate them.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I don't like them. I'm not. I'm not. You know. I don't. Look. I don't watch sports. I don't like sports. I don't watch sports. But I don't want to see somebody's full anytime. I don't want to see anyone's arse hanging out.
Right. Okay. So
just my view.
And that's a perfectly valid view. Perfectly valid. And so Lily Ali here says, we aren't upset that it's revealing, we're upset that it's revealing for women whilst men dress normally. But you know what, Lily? The women aren't mandated to wear them. There's a variety of different things they're allowed to wear.
Because they do have those other shorts. They're not very attractive, granted, but they're kind of like, they're like short shorts. You don't have to have you can actually wear like knee-length leggings if you want. If you wanted to, yeah. But they don't.
They are not mandated to wear these shorts. They chose to wear these shorts. So should they then be mandated not to be able to wear these shorts? Because that seems to me what these people are wanting them to do. And it's the same with the men. The men don't need to wear tiny shorts. They can if they want, but
yeah, anyway.
The whole thing's crazy. I mean, do you remember I don't even know if you remember the 80s, like when Daley Thompson was doing the pentathlon and thing, whatever it was. He had tiny shorts on. He looks ridiculous.
Indeed.
Yeah. Anyway, so this isn't a feminist thing. This is the girls that are doing the running, choosing to wear what they want. And you know what? If you don't like it, you have to take it out with them because they picked them. Nobody forced them.
Just, change the fucking channel.
Yeah, change the channel, yeah. Right, moving on.
What?
3 British Airways cabin crew members were hospitalised during a layover in Los Angeles after consuming marijuana gummies reportedly given by a passenger following a London-Los Angeles flight. The gummies allegedly contained 300 micrograms of THC, causing one crew member to describe an out-of-body experience.
Oh my God. And they were actually hospitalized. Oh my God. That's nuts. That's nuts.
They were flown back to the UK as passengers.
That's insane. That is literally insane, boy. Oh my God.
An investigation is ongoing, and if the passenger who gave out the gummies is found, they may face charges.
Oh no! Oh really? Oh yeah. Well, I suppose they might. They might too. Oh dear.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm assuming they would have asked the cabin crew what did the passenger look like, and all they have to do is like it won't be that difficult to find out. I'm sure.
But the cabin crew at this
point
is
remember?
Like, whoa, man. I'm sure we had a horn.
Oh dear.
Oh, jeez. That was classic. Right, so this chap, Paul Pousley, and I don't have a lot of time for cyclists normally, right?
Oh no, he's not a bike W, is he?
No, he well, he maybe is, but he recently got stopped and ticketed by the City of London Police for cycling no-handed, right? But fair enough, okay.
Yeah, well, you can't cycle without having your hands on the handlebars, you don't.
Well, you can. I mean, everybody does it. Everybody that's ever ridden a bike does it, but, you know.
I never have.
But
I haven't ridden a bike. I have not been on a bike.
Goody.
I know, I have not been on a bike since I was a teenager.
Right, so even though it's clearly not an offence, well, I can't really think of an offence he's maybe getting for careless cycling, but
yeah, is there such a thing?
It's pushing it. Yeah, well, yeah, there is actually.
Oh, is there?
Section 19 of the Road Traffic Act in 1972. But anyway, or was it Section 18? Section 19 might be riding a cycle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs, which I have actually booked someone for.
Oh, okay.
It was a stolen bike as well. So
he got this.
Yeah, drunk stole a bike, so we did him for drunk cycling and stealing the bike. So anyway, this guy said they were ticketing him under the Human Rights Act as I was infringing other people's Article 2, which is right to life.
Right to life.
Now, that to me is a fucking stretch.
Well, because he might run somebody over or something.
Yeah, but that's a stretch, charging him under the Human Rights Act. So he says he was appearing in the City of London Magistrates Court tomorrow for the heinous offence of cycling no-handed. And then he got a letter on the morning of the... He was due, He was due, saying the CPS had dropped the charges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you think, because there's nothing to fucking go on there. I don't even know why they scheduled a court date. That's just ridiculous.
That's crazy, boy. That's just like wasting everybody's time, you know?
Yeah.
The courts are all backed up as it is anyway. Yeah. Hang on, are the City of London Police got nothing better to be looking after?
I don't know. They must have cleared up all the crimes in the City of London.
Yeah, they must have done.
Right, moving on. Pensioner 80 dies of suspected cholera. So this guy hasn't been out the jail. This guy hasn't been out of the country. Hey, I think those terms are pretty interchangeable now, aren't they? Jail, country. Yeah. So the guy hasn't been out of the country and he hasn't really been anywhere and he dies of cholera.
How does he get cholera? Okay.
How do you think he got cholera? Where do you think his carer came from, perhaps? Right. I'm just throwing a couple of ideas out there, you know. Right, you import the third world, you get third world diseases, don't you?
Well, that Amazon place got shut down, didn't it? That was TB, wasn't it?
That was TB, yeah.
Was that last month?
Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. It was
January.
So
it wouldn't be a stretch to,
Indeed. Right, moving on. One from our friend Latimer.
Oh.
An inconvenient truth. There are 1,600 million cars in the world.
Indeed.
About 15 million EVs are sold every year. Boy, so it will take 106 years to move to a fully EV fleet. And you will need fossil fuel to power cars until 2132.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay. There you go. The ministers are thinking that it might not, the ban on petrol and diesel cars by 2030 might not be doable. You think?
Because aren't they extending that date in Europe?
Yeah, 2035 already, and 2050 I think they're just going to have to keep slipping it.
Yeah. Nobody wants. Well, anybody who's got half a working brain knows EV cars are a pile of crap. So yeah.
23-year-old Karen Juliette Auger Rodriguez, alias La Munesha, a Colombian hitwoman, detained.
A hitwoman. Woo.
Yeah. detained in Baran Caramaja,
Oh my gosh.
Santander, for orchestrating a string of premeditated, cold-blooded murder. He looks like
Well-
Alanis Morissette.
Yeah, she does look like Alanis Morissette. What's going on? Does Alanis Morissette have a more kind of how should we say Hispanic or South American type twin sister she doesn't know about?
Alanis Morissette's not 23, mind you. But yeah, there you go. She's pretty hot looking, that woman though. I'll give her that.
She's got
Right.
nice long hair.
Yeah, moving on. In the UK, a child at primary
Yeah,
school was
saw
branded
this.
a racist for refusing to take part in Ramadan.
Yeah.
The child says, "Why do we have to do that? I'm not doing that. Do I have to? If I don't, will you make me?" The school responded, "This will be added to your child's record." So
Disgraceful. That poor child. Take your kids out of school.
that's crazy. That's crazy. Why would you make a child do something that, one, isn't endemic to this country,
Exactly.
two, isn't part of your culture,
Yeah.
and three, are you just trying to make us fit in? You know, that's
Yeah.
just not on. It's not on. And this is
It's
part of the
crazy.
problem. You know,
It
it's
is.
all right to be inclusive if you want, but you can't force people to be inclusive.
It's all this appeasing, isn't it?
Pandering.
Always.
It's all this pandering. It's terrible. Oh, what's happening with Emma? What did I miss there? Oh, she had a spinal nerve block done today.
Good grief.
That
That sounds horrific. Oh God, sorry to hear that, Emma. Hope you're doing okay
Yeah.
there, girl.
It does sound pretty bad. I hope you're doing all right, Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah, our thoughts are with you.
Speedy recovery, Emma.
Yep. Electric cars deliver no proven carbon savings in the UK. Scientists warn in sanity check study. You think? I mean, this isn't rocket science. You know, how is electricity produced in the UK? 60-70% of it is through use of gas and nuclear power. Of course, it's not green. It can't be green if they're using regularly produced electricity. And
also,
what
yeah.
it costs to make them.
but not only that, there's I'm sure there's an awful lot of water, because aren't the majority of those cars, they've got a lot of plastic, so there'll be a lot of water,
Yeah.
whatever, all the toxins for
All the
the
rare-
battery and everything.
All
So
the
they're
rare
not
earth-
bloody green.
They're not
For
green.
your toy cars.
All the rare earth elements, the
Yes, that,
batteries.
yeah.
Yep, they've got all that.
They're all
but-
poison as anything.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, people have been conned. You see so many, and like there's a couple here on my estate, and they have that stupid noise added, because otherwise you wouldn't know the flipping car is coming.
Have you ever driven an electric car?
Well, no, because I'm learning on stick.
Yeah.
No, and
well
I've got
done.
no intentions.
They're actually really nice to drive, believe it or not.
Is it like an automatic then?
Yeah, well, there's no gears because there's
No,
you
there
don't
wouldn't
need a
be.
transmission, but they're actually brilliant to drive. They're really responsive. I had one for a wee while when
Oh,
I
did
was
you?
when I was well off. Yeah, at least a Hyundai Ioniq, fully electric, and it wasn't a bad little car, but you're limited with range and things like that, and I just leased it to see what it was like.
Yeah, well, the interesting thing is, so when there was the whole like excitement about electric cars, and when people were like kind of falling for it, and a lot of people bought a lot of them, so you didn't have to pay the congestion charge here in London. But as of January the new year, guess what? They have to. If you've got an electric car, you have to pay the congestion charge. So
Yeah, so it was never about climate, was it?
no.
No. So Espresso says Ramadan is the earliest thing, nothing to do with the race. Well, that's correct.
Correct, yeah.
You are correct there, my man. Right, so moving on. Is this a thing? Is this a real thing? Men's
What?
men's luge doubles is one of the most baffling things I've ever watched. Is this a real thing? I just thought,
I don't know because I don't watch.
I can't
sports.
believe.
I know there's
Actually, I need to check this. Is this a real thing?
Is that AI? That could be AI. Because why does it look like they're doing something naughty?
Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. I'll try it on a different.
Can somebody in the chat check?
Yeah, go and check and see if men's luge doubles is a
Please.
real thing.
Because this just looks well dodgy.
I looked at this and thought, is this real? Because I can't ever remember seeing men's luge doubles.
Because I know they've got the other thing, you know, like the bobsleighing thing, but there's more than one. There's like 3 people in it or something. But this just looks well
that's
iffy.
different. Yeah, so I think that's fake.
Luge, yeah, and even
It's funny,
even the
though.
wording, luge doubles.
Well, luge is right. That's how you spell it. Luge. Because you're basically flying down there on a tea tray. But it is a laugh, though. I just thought I'd put it in for a laugh.
Yeah.
Right. So Militant says it's fake. Cheers.
Oh, it's fake. Oh,
Thanks,
thank you.
Militant.
Yeah, it did look a
Robin
bit
says,
iffy.
evening, Robin.
Oh,
Good to see
hello.
you.
Hello, neighbour.
So, couple of snippets. It's impossible for black people to be racist because they are minority. Okay.
Whatever.
Then it's impossible for white people to be racist because they are a global minority. Good point. You can't have one without the other.
Indeed.
Why aren't people having children? Animals don't breed in captivity. And that's true of many, many animals. They won't breed in captivity. I wouldn't have thought it possible, but Microsoft managed to put a remote code execution vulnerability in Notepad.
Oh my God, he's still using Notepad.
But Notepad's quite useful if you just want to copy something. But I don't use Windows. I don't use Windows.
No, you
Windows
don't.
is just a piece of shit. At this point, they have to be doing it on purpose, right? Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, what is it? 80% of Microsoft's coders are Indians on H1Bs. 80%.
Oh dear.
It's crazy.
It certainly is.
And as I said, have you ever seen an Indian produce software without a backdoor in it? Anyway, moving on. In Turkey, a man drove a forklift into a jewellery store, stole 150 grams of gold. That doesn't sound like an awful lot.
No, it doesn't actually. But anyway,
and got away on a donkey. You can't really.
That's the punchline. That's brilliant.
That's the guy on a donkey. They'd gone like hell down the road. It's tremendous.
That's crazy.
It's not a very good picture though.
So
Right,
hang on, where
this
was the donkey? Did he have the donkey in the forklift?
No, I didn't see the donkey until after the event. I don't know if he stole a donkey on the way out. I don't know. Anyway, this one's a good one. This is ICE, right? And I think they put this up for sympathy. So,
Oh yeah.
this guy, an Irish immigrant with a valid US work permit, has been held in ICE detention in Texas for nearly 5 months, despite having no criminal record. The Irish Times reports. Seamus Coulton, who has lived in the US for over 20 years, is married to a US citizen and was in the final. I think he was in the process of applying for citizenship.
But why
you
did
know
it?
what?
He should have done it bloody sooner, shouldn't
Yeah,
he?
but
Silly
it's not
twat?
that. It's not that. He stayed for 17 years off of a 90-day visa that he had in 2009. He was in the country illegally.
What did he think? Listen,
He only
America
married
doesn't fuck around with this shit. Not
He only-
anymore.
No,
Not
I
anymore. Now
know.
Trump is in. Yes, maybe when it was Biden and the Dems, but not anymore, dude.
He only married his wife in April 2025. So he only married his wife less than a year ago.
Well,
Right,
I've got
Frankie,
I've got no
pay attention,
sympathy.
mate. The last time we come on at 9, we said we were going to do an 8 o'clock start in February. This is February, and it's 8
Just weren't
o'clock.
here last week.
We weren't here last week. We weren't here last week at all. But there you go, Frankie. Good to have you on board, mate.
Hi,
You
Frankie.
too, Robin. Yeah. Pay attention then, people. Pay attention. You were told it was an 8 o'clock start, and I put
You did
tweets
get a
out.
warning. You did.
I put tweets out as well saying it was an 8 o'clock start. And I told you 2 weeks ago it was an 8 o'clock start. Right. Trans woman who concealed she had male genitalia before performing sex act on man is found guilty of sexual assault. I think that's fair. I think that is fair. Although I cannot understand why anyone thought that was not a man. That is scary. Frankie, it was some time ago. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago, mate. To be fair, yeah, because we missed last week because my mum was in hospital. Right, moving on. So the ex-Labour councillor and Hope Not Hate worker who helped design the Online Safety Act has been found guilty of online child sex offences. Oh my goodness me.
What is it with the Labour Party and these kind of, this whole harbouring, covering all these people with these, doing this crap, doing this evil crap?
I don't think it, I honestly don't think it's...
no, I'm sure it's the other part, it's others as well, but...
Yeah, I don't think it's just the Labour Party. I think
I'm
the
sure
whole
it isn't.
system is rotten to the very, very core.
No, it is.
Oh, right, moving on.
Yeah, move on.
Jeff Bezos says there's no plan B for Earth and argues that heavy industry, including factories and data centres, should be moved to the moon and orbital stations to protect the planet. What do you think about it? I actually think that's not a bad idea. And, you know,
is that an alright idea? I haven't got a clue about these things.
I'm not a raving ecologist or climate change proponent or anything like that, as you know. But you know what? If you can do it, why not? Why not put your heavy industry somewhere else that isn't going to affect the planet? Why not have a nice planet that looks like a park rather than one that looks like a mud bowl? You know? Why not? If you can do it. Yeah. Helium-3 mining on the moon. That's what you want to be doing. Watch the, what is it? For All Mankind. Watch that. That's good. Helium-3 mining on the moon. Right. This year, the New York Times. What's up with this big freeze? Some scientists say climate change link. March 2024, the New York Times. Weirdly warm winter has climate fingerprints all over it, study says. You know what? It's like, make up your mind.
I know.
You can't have both. Just pick one.
Bullshit.
Pick one lane and go down it. Frankie, thank you, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that. Right, moving on. Do you think it's possible for someone to actually be very intelligent but poor at articulating the point they're trying to make so as they come across as stupid?
Yes.
And the reply is, have you met engineers?
Well, yes, obviously I have, and I've had to manage engineers over my working life.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Reddit is a source of nonsense, of course, but 37 years old, virgin, 4'10", balding, and a 2-inch micro penis. Is 2 inches a micro penis? I think it's just a small penis. Is it not? I don't think a micro penis is 2 inches.
Is this Reddit? Is it?
Yeah, I really hate my life. Every second is agony. Can someone give me reasons not to throw in the towel? I'm seriously out of ideas at this point. You know what? It's hard. It's hard to give you. It's hard to give you something to live for. But what I would say is, at 4'10", you're practically a dwarf, mate. So you could probably make a living that way.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking of weird-looking guys, this dude looks like his face started to split in the womb as if he was going to be twins, and then it stopped.
I have an idea why he might look at this. I don't know if you've got it in a slide coming up. Something about the NHS have been told.
I haven't got that because that was
okay.
long.
So, as we all know, a certain community tend to
Cheers, Frankie.
Marry their first.
Yes, they do.
And the NHS have been told not to discourage it, basically, even though we know like the children all come out deformed, have massive disabilities, are really, really sick, and and it costs us millions and billions of pounds, But why? Who knows? I don't know. What's the NHS is like lost the plot. Seriously, people.
Yeah.
So this is
So,
what I'm thinking. What might be going on here?
So this guy, before that, the joke is, I saw this guy missing his left hand and was wearing a nice Rolex on his left wrist. I asked him, why don't you wear the watch on your right wrist so it won't possibly fall off? The guy looked at me and said, how am I going to put it on? A good point, sir. Right, moving on. I think we're nearly in the funnies, actually. We've gone through this quite quickly, but Ethiopian food is the best because it looks like this. My God, it looks like somebody has taken a sample of every possible stool in every possible form and left it on a plate. That just looks disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right, former head of UK drugs regulator faces being struck off medical register after failing to reveal convictions for child sex offences. Oh, he looks like he should have his hard drive checked, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks a bit iffy.
He looks like something out of a Simpsons cartoon.
Oh, maybe.
Right, moving on. Doctor not struck off by panel over one-off rape.
Huh? What?
A doctor found by a tribunal to have raped a young woman at his home avoided being struck off over what the panel described as a one-off attack. How would they know it was a one-off attack? Dr. Aloha for Yamaha, then a consultant at Blackpool Victoria Hospital, instead had his medical licence suspended for 12 months for attacking the woman. Police investigated but did not charge him, but the medical tribunal practitioners service concluded on the balance of probabilities that he had raped the woman, which he denies.
That's terrible.
That's pretty
That's really poor.
Pretty bad. My friend Jan has a hospital appointment for 73 years' time when she'll have just turned 149 years old. She's wondering
Does it actually say that?
It says that her hospital appointment is for the 1st of January 2099 at 000 hours. So it's at midnight on the 1st of January. So, Happy New Year.
Grief.
That's just crazy. She's only going to be 149. That'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be still around, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm not proud of this one. That's not me.
John, why is this going on in your neck of the woods now?
I don't know, mate, but this guy says, I visited the UK's first queer-led trans-friendly sauna.
Right.
Yeah, this is wrong. So I thought this was quite good, this little map. And it shows you who the Europeans joke about. And if you look at it, most of us joke about our neighbours. Like, the British joke about the Irish joke about the British, the Spanish joke about the Portuguese joke about the Spanish, the Italians joke about the Italians, which is weird. The Germans joke about the Poles joke about the Germans, the French joke about the Germans, the Dutch joke about the Germans, the Belgians joke about the French. So the Norwegians joke about the Swedes, and the Swedes joke about the Norwegians. So it basically does show you that you just joke about your neighbours, which is quite good. Although, why is there a big Scotland flag over Ukraine?
Strange.
Is that Ukraine down there?
Where?
No, that's not Ukraine. That's not Ukraine. That's Ukraine's joke about Russians. Where is that? That's is that Andorra? No idea. Or Austria? No, hold on. It could be Austria. Could it? Strange. Right, moving on. In China, you can be paid $1,000 to dress up as Sun Wukong and be fed by tourists for up to 3 hours at a time. That is a ridiculous job. and they put him in
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 an
a
outfit.
hole, in an outfit, in a hole in a wall, and tourists feed him.
That's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. But he gets paid for it. Yeah. What was that? I heard that.
Sorry, that's my phone.
All right. Have you ever wondered why Windows is so awful? Consider that they have so many Indians that Microsoft faces allegations of caste-based discrimination. Higher castes are assigned Python, lower castes are relegated to C++. That's how many Indians they've got, like I was saying earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Have you finished reading your messages?
Yeah, sorry.
Right. Valentine's Day, in a butcher's window, buy your loved one a personalised pork pie. Ask a member of staff about sizes available with a message of your choice.
Wait, with a message of your what? Okay.
A personalised pork pie for Valentine's Day with a message of your choice.
Okay.
What would you put on a pork pie? Look forward to stuffing you later, darling. That's ridiculous. Hello, Vaughn. Good to see you, mate.
Oh.
Right. Care home built a fake train carriage so residents could enjoy being passengers again. But
That's kind of cute. That's kind of sweet.
yeah, but they put a video up of the train as if it's travelling forward. It looks like everything's coming to crash into their carriage. Shouldn't they be seeing scenery whizzing by rather than looking down the line? Parmy said you'd be happy for a pork pie for Valentine's Day. Parmy said he'd be happy for a pork pie for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I forgot to haven't looked at the chat.
Right, who thought this was a good idea? Donner Camp picnic ground.
Oh no! What?
Bring your own people to cannibalise. It's just ridiculous. Donner Camp picnic ground.
That's a good one.
So if you're ever approached with the moon landing was fake, you believe in the moon?
Well, the moon is fake, don't you know?
Yeah, the moon's hollow.
Apparently.
Satellite, isn't it? It's a spaceship.
Summit.
Yeah.
Summit like that.
Right, a Polish YouTuber just heated his house by burning 133 little donuts in his stove. Apparently they burned for 5+ hours. Donuts have almost the same energy value as wood pellets. But, well, see, this isn't fair because Lidl were selling these donuts on Fat Thursday for next to nothing. They were just ridiculously priced. One Polish unit of currency. 0.01 Polish unit of currency per donut.
Okay, sorry, have I missed something? What the hell's Fat Thursday?
Well, it's obviously something in Poland where they sell donuts really, really cheap. But this guy shoved 133 of them in his wood burning stove. and they burned for 5 hours and heated his house, which is not bad. So I'd love to go back in time and blow people's minds with my incredible knowledge. But how do you make this electricity? Oh, I don't know. All right, moving on. Why do porn sites have a share to Facebook button? Who watches porn and thinks who would really enjoy this? My family and friends.
Whoops.
Do they? Do porn sites?
I've got no idea. I don't use Facebook.
Share to Facebook. So what the next question, speaking of this, is what the hell is going on here? So Loretta's in New Louisiana, right? Loretta says no alcohol, no profanity, no smoking, no nudity, no penguins. What the hell went on with penguins in Loretta's in Louisiana?
Question. I hope there was a punch up. A penguin punch up.
Yeah.
Drunk penguins.
Possibly. Right. My mum recently installed WhatsApp and thought that groups were meant for sorting contacts. Long story short, she created a group called Unimportant with about 25 relatives and acquaintances.
Oops.
That would be a cracker, wouldn't it?
That's
Right,
funny.
we've only got 2 slides left. Good grief.
Oops, cookie.
We've gone through them tonight.
Yes, we certainly have.
Oh, mind you, we only had 60. Right, after using a new gym, I popped into a large disabled toilet to quickly wash my hands whilst my earphones were still playing music.
Oh no.
I therefore didn't notice a chap who didn't notice me. I'd rushed in and locked the door. I then walked to the door to leave, and after seeing it was locked, I slowly turned around to lock eyes with an embarrassed, shocked bloke, also wearing earphones, who'd sat on the toilet after locking me in with him. After a second and a half of awkward staring, he apologised and I took my leave.
Oh no! That's so oh my
That would be a
God.
classic, wouldn't it? That's a photograph that you need to take a double take at. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that photograph. It's just, it does look a bit dodgy on first appearances, doesn't it?
Does it? What have I missed?
Anyone in the chat see that in that photograph? Does it look a bit like something? She's holding something?
See if anybody in the chat's commented.
Parmy sees it. Her arm, yeah, her arm. Parmy says an opposite of a micro. Can you not see it, Shalini? No. For the sheltered life. Sit back, look away at something and then look back at the photo. How can you not see it? Just glance at the photo, don't stare at it.
Oh, okay.
You see it now?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have we got a new person in this chat? I don't recognise that person.
Ramble and the rap, how could you not see it? That's that thing. That is a new person there. How could you not see it? Well, there she goes. She's seen it now. We got there in the end. And we've only got one slide left. So it's been a short one tonight. But
yes, it has.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back, and we'll be back next week. Bigger
We
and
certainly
brighter.
will. We
Bigger
certainly
and
will.
brighter. I'll speak to Ed and see if he's up for an
that'd
appearance
be nice.
again as well. Because it would be good to get Ed back on.
Yeah.
Even if it's only for a few minutes at the start.
Yeah, depending on how long he can.
Civilized end time. Yes, Parmy, you can go off and do other things. Anyway, right. If you you're here next week, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If you had any illusions as to what happened to ET, prepare to have them destroyed.
Oh no. What have they done to E.T.?
He didn't phone it. It does look like him. 3 chicken breasts.
But can I just say, they look like the weirdest chicken breasts.
I know.
They don't actually look very nice. Is that from is that American? It is. That's a dollar sign.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
dollars. Yeah, of course it is. They've been vacuum packed.
Yes.
But
Per E.T.
we'll see you the week after then, Espresso. Oh yes, we're finished fun. We started at 8. We started at 8 tonight. And
Yeah,
that's
I did
when
tell
we're
him,
going
but
to start.
I didn't bother reminding him because I knew he'd be at work. So
Yeah, but he normally drops in.
yes.
Right, okay, so with that, thank you,
Good
Shalini.
night. That's all
Been
right.
great. Been great for you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. and I wanna get lost. I'm sick of this place, don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop